Scene title: Plans from the Rubble. Narrative: the wind rustled through broken archways of what was once a grand hall in East London, now partially restored as a learning centre for civic leaders. It was here Benjamin met with Aamir, a thoughtful civil planner and admirer of wartime strategy. They walked the perimeter of the structure, voices low beneath the weight of history. Aamir, we've had populists before, Benjamin, but something about today's volatility feels heavier, less tethered. It's because it's layered with speed. Decisions happen faster, misinformation spreads quicker, emotional reactions dominate. So what can we learn from leaders who planned under pressure, like Roosevelt or Churchill? Roosevelt's New Deal wasn't just an economic intervention. It was narrative architecture. He redefined the purpose of government in crisis, not to wait, but to shape. And Churchill? Flexibility and resolve. When plans failed, he redrafted them. But his core mission, preserve liberty, never wavered. He famously said, "Plans are of little importance, but planning is essential." It was the act of preparing for multiple futures that created resilience. Aamir sounds like what we now call scenario planning. Precisely. The Stoics, too, practiced premeditation malorum, the mental rehearsal of possible misfortunes. They didn't dwell on fear. They rehearsed courage. So how do we apply that now? With Trump flipping positions, global markets twitching at tweets, alliances drifting. We embrace clarity. We create plans, not rigid roadmaps but fluid frameworks. Institutions must simulate futures, assess risks, and cultivate virtues that don't expire with administrations. And leaders must ask not what is popular, but what is principled. That's the Churchill lesson, principles before polls. They paused beside a plaque etched into the wall, a quote from Britain's wartime leader, worn but legible. Benjamin, to each there comes in their lifetime a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and invited to do a special thing. Their moment may come only once, and they must be ready. Final quote from Winston Churchill. To each their moment comes. Be ready.